That's right, not in Detroit, not in Grand Rapids. We're talking about Holland, Michigan. It's our weekly wrestling show. I want to say hi to everybody. My name is Joe Ortega El Tejano, and we are here with a couple of visitors here. First, we have Mr. Big from Detroit, and we have the magnificent one, Maverick, and he will tell you where he's from and all that good stuff. And we got some great matches for you tonight. It's going to be 6 matches plus a battle bowl, and we're going to have Mr. Big tell you all about it right now.
That's right, Tejano. We got 6 big matches tonight in the Battle Bowl. Our first match, Cyrus, 320 pounds, is going to take on Kenny the King. Our next match is our star right here, Tejano, Tex, versus Frankie the Face. Our next match, Stormrider versus Magnum Conroy. Then we got Kubo versus Ace Decade. Next match, Magnificent Maverick versus X-Man. And finally, CLB's Crazy Little Brats versus Michael Stryker and the Blitzkrieg. Take it, Matt.
Yeah. You're going to see them, but the most important thing to remember is that you're going to see the most magnificent athlete that God ever placed on the face of the planet Earth. And understand that what you're looking at was created 100% natural in Gulf Breeze, Florida. I don't need drugs, and I don't need alcohol to be what I am, and that's a man. And if I see any of you people in the streets with your drugs and your alcohol, I'm going to slap the sense out of you just like I'm going to slap the sense out of X-Man tonight.
Wow, you heard it there from the magnificent one, Maverick. Have we got a show for you? There's excitement in the air. The all-American city, Holland, Michigan, is alive and well with pro wrestling at its very best, and we're going right to the ring. Let's go to the ring? Let's go to the ring?
Right.
Let's go to the ring. Turn this light way up. Yeah. For our music, girls, you got the belly. Where's Osiris' steps? Oh, you sit right through the mic. Our first match tonight, one fall, 15-minute time limit, from Hell, Michigan, weighing in at 320 pounds, Osyris.
Our first combatant tonight, weighing 320 pounds from Hell, Michigan. Welcome, Osyris.
Matt, there's a chair over there, man. Go ahead. What a sight to behold, Osyris, boy, 320 pounds, Mr. Big. What do you think?
I'm pretty impressed, I must say.
What about you, Matthew? What do you think about 320 pounds?
Maverick done impressed by 320 pounds. That's for sure.
And his opponent tonight, making his way into the ring at 6'2", 170 pounds from Memphis, Tennessee. Let's give it up for Kenny, the King Wayne. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King.
Making his way to the ring right now, Kenny the King Wayne from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing 170 pounds.
Boy, as you can see, guys, it's going to be a mixed match here. 320 pounds, and how much is Kenny the King Wayne, Mr. Big?
A measly 170 pounds.
So, if we go by stats alone, what do you think, Matt? Does Kenny the King stand a chance or what?
I'll tell you what, it looks like to me that old Cyrus there eats about 175 pounds for breakfast in the morning. You know, Kenny the King, he kind of a little bird chest in there. I like to see the fact, though, he's got his legs covered, he's got his body covered for the most part. He's doing us all a favor. Look at there, Osyris. Well, that just wasn't very nice. That looked like that smarted a little.
Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, Kenny the King Wayne, is taking advantage with a sunset flip off the top rope. 1, 2 is the count, and absolutely not. It does not go well. They lock up in the middle of the ring. Advantage, Kenny the King. What a surprise, Mr. Big.
That's right. He's pretty feisty for a little man, but that's the way it usually goes.
Looks kind of like a flea on the back of my Doberman Pinscher I got at home. Look at that. Shoot him clear across the ring. High impact. Shook the whole ring. Oh, it might be going for a monkey flip here. And he got the big man over. How about that?
Amazingly, ladies and gentlemen, Kenny the King Wayne has got an advantage over 320 pounds of a monster called Osyris. Oh, the ring's going to break. I hope it doesn't, huh? Oh, he's going for another frog. Oh, reverses it with a big splash off the second rope. It looks like it was going to do a monkey flip, and Kenny the King Wayne is finally down for the count. But you see the inexperience right there of Osyris. Instead of pounding on his opponent, he's over there playing with a fan.
That's right. He needs to capitalize every opportunity he gets. He should be on him.
Yeah, but does it look to you like Osyris has any trouble? Does it look to you like he has to worry? Does it look to you like he has to worry about Kenny the King making any sudden comebacks? It looks like he's pretty much, no effect, Tejano, just like one of your drop kicks.
Hey, Maverick, I mean, get positive here. Me and Mr. Big are trying to call it the way we see it. You're over here putting down Kenny the King. Look at that. Drop kick off the second rope. Give him some credit for that, will you?
Well, I noticed he didn't do it off the top rope. That's for sure. Then again, maybe just as well, he might have stubbed a toe or something. Like I said, look at Cyrus is just kind of brushing that off. He's going to shoot the big man across again, but I don't, reversal. Oh, into the ropes, nice. And a big high backdrop, almost landed on his feet, though.
The big splash. Oh, Kenny is down for the count, and there it goes again. Osyris has got to pound him, Mr. Big. He's got to hit him. He's got to capitalize on what's going on. Look at that. He's fighting with the fans. That's a no-no.
Cyrus knows that he's controlling this match. He's just biding his time, ready to make the move whenever he's ready. He's in total control, in my estimation.
Caught the fist there and slung him like he was a bag of potatoes. You know what? I'd have to say Osyris is out to lunch. Then again, Osyris, not the smartest guy in the world. You see a little motion there to the fans. I don't think he knows what he wants to do next. I think Osyris is out of moves. Kenny the King, you know what? He is feisty. Who said that earlier? Feisty. Looking good. I got to give him a little bit of credit. He's trying. That's the best you can do is try, isn't it?
Kenny the King Wayne just put the big man, 320 pounds, to the top rope. Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing. The big man is mad at somebody. Kenny the King Wayne gives him a double shot to the neck area, and he looks staggered a little bit. I can flee, he says. Matt Maverick is always, it's sort of like some of your punches, Matt.
Oh, no, if it was one of my punches, it would have just taken that one. Look at that right there. That was a big clothesline from the big man. Tell you what, Osyris is toying with him. He's setting him up for a big-time choke slam all the way to the ground. Almost broke him right in half there, huh? Might go for the fall.
I think Kenny the King, Osyris is going to kill Kenny the King Wayne. Please stop this.
Like I said earlier, it's Osiris' match. Whenever he wants him, he's got him. There's a big splash, the 747. But he picks him up from the mat. Like I said, he's in total control of this match. He's just toying with Kenny the King.
What a tremendous match here in Holland, Michigan, the All-American City Wrestling, Lakeshore Wrestling Organization. And make sure you stop by for our next taping, will be February 27th at our training center, 131 Coolidge Avenue. Big splash. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. The count is 1, 2, 3. And ring the bell. Ring the bell. It's over.
What an impressive show of strength by Osiris. He controlled the match all the way through. A couple high points from Kenny the King, but basically it was Osiris' match all the way. What do you think, Matt?
It looks like Kenny the King Wayne was just forced to bow down to Osiris. He's big, and he's bad. He's Osiris.
Osiris made Kenny the King look more like the court jester in that match.
That's good. I like that.
Oh, what tremendous action here at Lakeshore Wrestling Organization, MAC TV, Channel 6 and 7. Great, great matches. How did you like that first one, Mr. Big?
As a preliminary match, it was pretty impressive. I'm sure that there'll be better matches later in the evening. I'm looking forward to seeing my man, Magnificent Matt Maverick, take care of business when it's his chance. You got any predictions, Matt?
Do I have any predictions for the fight? Pain.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, everybody look at the camera and say hi to all your friends. Let's hold up your signs. MAC TV, Channel 6 and 7, live from the All-American City, Holland, Michigan. Let's get a good shot at everybody. Are you ready to rumble, wrestling fans? Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Hey, please start Magnum. Hey, Chris, not yet. I'll tell you when. Ready? Johnny, can you get a shot over here? Look at the camera, everybody. Okay, we're here at the table here calling the play-by-play. This is Magnificent Matt, who's been so negative lately, right, Mr. Big?
That's right.
And this is Mr. Big, and I'm El Tejano. Our next match is going to be a great one. There's a group in our organization called the Untouchables. They certainly think they are untouchable, but we're going to see today they got a heavy competitor in Stormrider. Tell us a little bit about where Stormrider's from, Matt. You've tangled against him for several times.
Yeah, I've taken on the Stormrider, and he's one of the toughest athletes in the face of the planet Earth, on the face of the planet Earth, whichever you want to say. You know, it's easy for me to say, huh? Stormrider's tough. He's rough. He's from the desert stands. He comes to the ring with his valet, manager, whatever, Dominique. And it's going to be a tough, tough night for Magnum Conroy. I think we're just about to bring Magnum Conroy to the ring right now, so maybe we should go ahead and go over there.
One fall, 15-minute time limit. Part of the Untouchables, Magnum Conroy.
And I've seen there, look at there, Magnum Conroy. That's a big slab of beef right there. Wonder how many guys it takes to get him up on the hook at night. There's a little kiss there, there's a little theme music.
Magnum Conroy.
I don't know, though. I kind of hear the barking coming. I kind of hear a storm on the horizon. I kind of think the fans are getting ready. I think they understand what's about to come to the ring to face Magnum Conroy, the Stormrider. It's going to be a rough and tumble competition. I think we're going to see some heavy, heavy hitting.
Accompanied by his valet, Dominique, from the Arizona desert, weighing at 215 pounds. Let's give it up for
Here we go. Stormrider going to get a little bark in here. Brings the excitement to the ring of all your favorites of the past wrestling. I've tangled with him. He darn near knocked me out. All decked out in red. Seems to be the color of the night. Valentine's Day coming up, or already has been, I guess. I missed it. We got the Stormrider. Look at him. Got a silver triangle. What's the silver triangle represent? I think it represents the storm. And Stormrider's old good old saying, LsWO. And someday here in LsWO, we're going to figure out what LsWO means.
This is a Mag TV Channel 6 and 7. Just Say No to Drugs and Gang Violence wrestling television show. Stormrider against one of the Untouchables, Magnum Conroy. It should be a great, great match. His valet is trying to get the people going here. Oh, it looked like an illegal move there by Magnum Conroy right in the face of Stormrider. Stormrider, a little bit of trouble there. Get him in the corner. Where's the ref here? The ref, it is rumored that the ref is part of the Untouchables, and he gets paid out very easily.
Well, the best I can tell, that ref is very touchable. Looks like the Untouchables got to him with maybe a little bit of blood money. Stormrider, though, is out for blood tonight. Trust me, he is never a happy man when he gets in the ring. Magnifying clothesline by the Stormrider. Took him all the way down to the ground. Oh, big knee left. Stormrider, a left-hander, a southpaw. Other big-time knee lift by the Stormrider. He likes to bark. He's an animal out there. Rough and tough guy picks the big load up off the ground. Sends Magnum Conroy, the convoy, semi-truck Magnum Conroy down. Clothesline by the big man.
What a sensational match here on Mag TV. Just Say No to Drugs and Gang Violence wrestling show. It is a great time. We have a great crowd here, All-American City, Holland, Michigan. Great, great time that we have here. Mr. Big is from Detroit. Tell us about some of the talent over there in Detroit, Mr. Big.
We've got all kinds of talent over in Detroit, but I want to talk about this match right now. I'm a big fan of Stormrider myself, and especially of his valet, Dominique. From a size advantage, we'd have to give the match to Magnum Conroy at 6'2", 252 pounds. He'd seem to have the advantage, but Stormrider comes with Dominique, his secret weapon.
Oh, yeah, Stormrider makes up for the size disadvantage with toughness. He makes up for the size disadvantage with agility, and I think we're about to see that now. Here he comes from the desert sands, all the way from the top rope, down on the Magnum Conroy. Stormrider is livid. He doesn't like this Untouchables. That referee looks to me like he's just kind of standing there with his thumb in the air, not doing much. Conroy's been breaking the rules. He's been using a lot of cheap shots. The referee just kind of stands there. I don't think he's on the side of the Stormrider at all. I don't think he's on the side of law and order, and I don't think he's on the side of impartiality. Stormrider is a savage. He thrives off the attention of the fans. He thrives off the attention of his valet, Dominique, who brings him to the ring. And believe me, Stormrider can do some damage and is doing damage with those good martial arts kicks. Into the turnbuckle. Oh, no. All the way to the outside, Stormrider playing dirty. I like that. I like to see the guys playing dirty, getting down and dirty. You know, this Stormrider's good. In fact, he's almost magnificent. Look at Conroy. Conroy looks kind of like a rookie out there with this veteran. Stormrider, I guess he's been around about 4 years now. He's been down to Florida. He's been overseas. Did a tour of India not long ago. Some people say he's reminiscent of other wrestling stars, but I think that this is an original all the way. Big impact on those moves, and the referee doesn't seem to like Magnum Conroy on the disadvantage. Setting him up. Rolling thunder clothesline. A little bit of the Japanese influence. Stormrider is well-traveled. I understand he just got back from a tour of Tokyo, Japan, where he participated not only in some of the regular wrestling events, but also in some of the shoot fighting that they do down there. What do you think about the Stormrider style? What do you think about Magnum Conroy on the outside? Kind of playing the fans, kind of buying his time because he knows that it's only a matter of time before Stormrider gets his hands around his neck and hurts him.
I think Stormrider needs to take more time and address the match and not play to his valet. That move right there just about cost him the match. One thing about Stormrider, he's like a Timex. He takes a licking and keeps on kicking.
Oh, yeah, he does. There you see Dominique encouraging Stormrider on, trying to get the attention of Conroy. Magnum Conroy looks like he doesn't have much of an eye for the ladies, though. You know, Conroy not being distracted very easily. Seems to kind of not know what he wants to do out there, does he? Looks like he's, well, there you go. That was only a matter of time before that happened, because this whole time that referee was playing partiality all the way. Looks like a disqualification. Looks like Conroy. And look at that. Stormrider always leaves carnage in the ring. I saw him win a big 50-man battle royal, and I got to admit he threw the magnificent one over the top rope to win that one, and he's a good athlete. I got to give the devil his due on this one.
One thing I was ready to comment on earlier, I didn't say it, but Stormrider is a man that stands up for justice, and he isn't afraid to take the law into his own hands, as we're saying. As you saw him assault the referee, who was clearly bought and paid for.
Absolutely. I wonder if the Untouchables don't have a few connections in Atlantic City, Chicago, Reno, all across the, syndicated world.
Well, we got a sensational match coming up. You know why it's sensational, Matt? Because I'm coming up, all right? But we do want to thank everybody for tuning in. Mac TV's Channel 6 and 7, Just Say No to Drugs and Gang Violence. As Magnum Conroy leaves the ring, all the fans are giving him a hard time, and they should, because he is one of the untouchables. Hey, you don't mind if I put my elbow here, right, Mr. Big? I need a little cushion there, okay? CIB, put the music on. Is that it? Is it? Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the CIB. The CIB.
Well, it's obvious what El Tejano thinks of the CLBs.
The CLBs will be in our main event tonight. CLBs will be in our main event tonight, but they got a little message for all our fans of Mac TV, Channel 6 and 7. You guys have a little message for all our fans here on Channel 6 and 7 about our Just Say No to Drugs and Gang Violence television wrestling show here from the All-American City, Holland, Michigan. Here are the CLB. What does CLB stand for anyway?
We are the crazy little bats, Joe. Tejano.
You call me Joe again, I'll kill you, man.
You know what, you can step off right now because Asten Williams has got something to say to all of his adoring fans that sit out here in Holland, Michigan.
All right.
All right? Well, say it. See, first of all, I got to say that one thing. You may think that it takes drugs to make us as crazy as we are and do the things that we do, but it doesn't. Doing drugs is the craziest thing you can do. You got something to say, Tommy?
All right, number 2, gangs. They're bad. That's it.
That's it? That's all you're going to say is gangs are bad? Man, what are you going to do? You going to leave me hanging here?
Gangs are bad.
Shut. Well, that's enough on that one. I guess it's time to get down to business here.
I don't know.
Who wants us? We're out here.
Go ahead and give it to the most magnificent athlete that got a replacement. Go on and step down. Seeking a little approval from the crowd, but I don't think they got very much. Little message from the CLBs. Look at them. They like to jump around. They like to mix it up. I got to say, I've never seen them in the ring, but from what I've heard, they're a pretty tough tag team. We'll see tonight when they face Strykedawg and a Blitzkrieg.
All right, folks. Our next match is one fall, 15-minute time limit. The first contestant from Brooklyn, New York, weighing 215 pounds. Put your hands together for Frankie, the Face. Frankie the Face making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing 215 pounds. led to the ring by the rest of his cronies, the Untouchables.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? He is your friend, not mine. He comes from San Antonio, Texas, and weighs, he weighs 203 pounds. To me, he looks a little heavier. He is El Tejano.
Making his way to the ring, El Tejano, he's got something to say.
I got a few words to say here. I know that the Untouchables have two other guys in the ring with them, and they have a referee that I know has been paid off. So I invested a little money in myself, and I hired two of the biggest and baddest bodyguards Holland has to offer. I'm going to introduce you to my bodyguards, Mark and Victor. Let's give it up.
All right, it's good to see El Tejano come in the ring today prepared with his bodyguards. El Tejano is clearly the crowd favorite tonight. Right, Matt? What do you think?
Well, there's no accounting for taste, Mr. Big. I've had numerous run-ins all over the country with El Tejano. And I got to admit, I respect the man's skills in the ring, but I don't respect his outlook on wrestling. El Tejano likes to do what the fans like to see. El Tejano likes to play the straight and narrow. El Tejano likes to just kind of play by the rules and be a Mr. Goody-Goody in the ring. He's not got that killer instinct that I like to see. He's not got that killer instinct that makes you magnificent. Look at El Tejano appealing to the fans. He is definitely a hometown hero here.
El Tejano time!
Words of wisdom for Mr. Big. Here we go. We're just about to get underway. El Tejano getting checked out by the referee. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we've seen this referee somewhere before under dubious circumstances, that is. Look at El Tejano. He gets all revved up. It's one of my main beefs with El Tejano. He gets so revved up, he forgets himself sometimes. He gets so revved up, so excited. He's just got too much energy, you know? He likes to give the people what they want to see. Matt Maverick doesn't believe in that. Matt Maverick believes in giving the people what they need to see. Look at the man. Frankie the Face. What why they call him Frankie the Face? Kind of looks like a bad guy to me. I don't know what's that all about. For the little inside information for those of you that are smart about the wrestling business, Frankie is no face. He's the bad guy in this match, but I think he's kind of proud of his looks. I gotta be honest with you, I don't know why, but to each his own. That's what I always say. El Tejano's hurting. El Tejano looking to the ropes for comfort here. I don't know. Frankie looks confident. He's arrogant. He's a lot of those things that makes an anti-hero. Look at El Tejano giving it to the ref. This young man's had a full night, hasn't he?
Matt, you think that the referee will have learned his lesson after the lesson that Stormrider taught him, but I guess not.
Well, you know, intelligence doesn't always come in black and white striped packages. El Tejano, whoa, big time hip toss from the second rope by Frankie the Face, taking it all the way to El Tejano, taking him downtown, uptown, all around, doing the things that make him Frankie the Face, which means, well, I don't really know what that means, but maybe if you keep your TV tuned right here each and every week, you'll find out what makes Frankie the Face. Fans solidly behind El Tejano now. Kind of makes me sick to my stomach, Mr. Big.
I think that last bump has taken El Tejano somewhere he's never been before. He definitely seems to be disoriented. And look at that, blatantly the referee interfering in this match.
That was not too bad, as a matter of fact. I've done that to El Tejano a couple times, but totally out of the blue for a referee. El Tejano's bodyguards might want to step in here and do something about that. He's got him here to kind of watch his back. You see on the opposite side of the ring, the Untouchables are doing a number on El Tejano. Referee doesn't really seem to care either. It's kind of cool.
Is it possible that the Untouchables have gotten to El Tejano's bodyguards? Maybe he doesn't know him as well as he thought.
I don't know. Oh, whoa, quick count there. Almost got a near fall. I don't know about El Tejano's bodyguards. I just think they're intimidated by the ring. They're not professional wrestlers. I don't think they really know what they're here for right now, but I think when the heat starts to hit the fan, I think his bodyguards are going to be on their way to making the big save for El Tejano. Yeah, it's just my opinion, though. I don't know.
As a former bodyguard myself, I have to say these bodyguards are bought and paid for, Matt. There's no way that they are on El Tejano's payroll. They're in Untouchable's back pocket.
Well, that's just like you, Mr. Big. Always looking for the grift. Always looking for the... Whoa, helicopter head scissor by El Tejano. I got to give him his due right there. Great wrestling maneuver by El Tejano. He surprises even me sometimes. I tell you, look at here. Tejano just doesn't have that killer instinct. He can't seem to get back on track in this match. Threatening the referee. El Tejano wants to lay a number on that ref, but Frankie kind of went to Hollywood there, didn't he? What's the face going to do? Sends him off the ropes. Oh, nice reversal by El Tejano. Missed the drop kick. Oh, El Tejano. 1, 2, 3, no. Almost had him there. I thought it was a cover. Oh, but the cover, I thought it was a fall, you know. Ooh. We'll be talking with a little bit of a gravelly voice tomorrow morning after that move, I think. Ooh. One of the breadbasket. The midsection, the stomach. The in-between. The gut. Another kick to all of those of the above mentioned. Frankie the Face takes the fall. El Tejano. That looks like Frankie's headed for higher ground, Mr. Big.
Well, Matt, you've had plenty of battles with El Tejano yourself. You should know that he does his best when the odds are stacked against him. Right now, El Tejano is actually fighting. It's a handicap match. That's correct. He has the two outsiders, the two bodyguards, and the referee. There he goes. What an impressive move by El Tejano over the top rope.
Looked to me like El Tejano was doing a little bit of body bowling, and he just rolled a strike. These fans are solidly behind El Tejano. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Well, something kind of like it, but not just like it. All three Untouchables down. Now the bodyguards are going to give him a little props. About time, gents. Welcome to the world of professional wrestling. Lakeshore Wrestling Organization right here in Holland, Michigan. El Tejano, he's got something up his sleeve right now. Looks like he has plans for the Untouchables, and it just might involve... Uh-oh. El Tejano accusing the Untouchables of having a little lack of intestinal fortitude, you might say. Well, they're not only chickens, they're losers, according to El Tejano. His fans certainly let them know what they think. I don't think the Untouchables like it, though. They've been on the outside so long, it looks like they're just a little bit touched by the magical, whimsical, high-flying Texan maneuvers of El Tejano. Oh, he's really taking him to town. Now look at that. He's not happy. El Tejano is not a happy camper. Kind of makes me laugh. See, if this was Magnificent Matt Maverick against El Tejano, the match would have been over 5 minutes ago. I'd have been the winner. But since it's not, you know, we've got us a good competition in the ring. El Tejano says he's going not to the second floor, not to the first floor. He's going to the top floor. He's going to the third rope. Oh, Superfly. Ref a little slow to make the count. Oh, what a slow count. Look at there. Tejano ain't happy about that. Uh-oh. We might see our second disqualification in as many matches if we're not careful here. El Tejano losing his temper with the referee. Tell you what, it looks definitely to me like this zebra might be changing his stripes soon. El Tejano all the way to the top floor one more time. Oh, he jackknifed on that one, but he missed. You hate to see that, don't you? No water in the pool at all. El Tejano face first, and Frankie the face looking to take the advantage.
Looks like he went to the well one too many times that time, Matt.
Oh, he went to the well too many times, and he came up thirsty. Big Russian leg sweep, neck breaker, 1, 2. Uh-oh. That ref had him count it. Frankie was pulling him up. He looks a little anxious to make the 3 count on El Tejano. I think we got some good old-fashioned, what we call in the old days, chicanery going on here. Going to the top rope. Frankie with the, big-time Frankensteiner from the top rope. El Tejano is down. Ref a little slow to make the count that time, too. Looks to me like looks like this ref needs to work out to me. You know, he's winded. He needs to get on that Richard Simmons aerobicized diet or something. Right in the way, El Tejano took him out. How do you like that? It is not a good night for the black and white stripes. What are the Untouchables up to, though? Oh! It hit him with something, some kind of object. Looked to me like a cookie sheet or something. Looks like they've been baking. El Tejano ain't making too much bacon right now. He's out. He's out cold. He and the ref look like statistics right now, as a matter of fact. Oh, and the chair, too. A little icing on top of the cake, huh?
And look at his bodyguards, Matt. They're just standing there.
Well, they ain't doing much. What's they going to do now? Set him in the chair. Oh, out of the chair, in the chair, around the chair. It looks like he's trying to make him part of the chair. There you go, Frankie. Looks like they're going to do a little Q&A. Well, there you go. Oh! I think that one echoed off the rafters. El Tejano's bodyguard putting the ref in position. It don't look like he's going to have much of a choice. 1. We get 2. Thinking he don't want to make that 3 count. Here we go. We got a second official coming down the ring. 1, 2, 3. It's over. The winner of the match is El Tejano.
Your winner of this match, El Tejano.
Oh, my goodness. Who'd have thunk it? El Tejano comes out on top. And you know what? I think, Mr. Big, you jumped the gun with your hypothesis on those bodyguards. I think they were just waiting for their moment to strike. They had confidence in their man, El Tejano, which goes to show they're about as smart as they look. But anyway, they just waited for their moment to strike. Your winner, El Tejano.
Matt, I'm not too big of a man to admit when I'm wrong, and I was wrong about these bodyguards, but I wasn't wrong about El Tejano. He reminds me of the Rocky Balboa of the wrestling world.
And I think, to quote El Tejano right about now, Yo, Adrian, I did it.
Just a reminder, you're watching Channel 6 and Channel 7. Just Say No to Drugs and Gang Violence television wrestling show from Holland, Michigan.
What a start here tonight. Controversy, controversy, controversy. Controversy, I say.
Kubo, Reiseke. Right?
Yeah. Maybe I should see what he wants to do.
All right, folks, what a match, huh? Why don't you put your hands together again for El Tejano. Now, that's the kind of match you like to see, right? All right, our next match is a 1-fall, 15-minute time limit. All right, we're going to take a little intermission. I understand we have to make some repairs to the ring. So there's pop for sale and goodies. Take a little 5-minute break to fix the ring.
Are you ready? Woo! Get a shot of that guy over there that's not clapping, please. Yeah, that one over there. El Tejano fans, all right, yeah. You're bad, you're bad. All right, let's start the music.
All right, here we go. We're about to go one fall, 15-minute time limit. 8th decade in Kubo.
One fall, 15-minute time limit. Weighing in at 235 pounds. From Las Vegas, Nevada.
Boom, boom, boom.
Let's really give it to him. Hey,
Boom,
the big. His opponent weighing in at 165 pounds. Guess what? He's from Holland, Michigan, right here. Let's give it up for Kubo. Sit down, Mad Maverick. What are you booing people?